Too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you shaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I sharing too much in my paint can graffiti art? Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day. Breaking too much, these mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins, either you from the soil or you're not. And if this ain't even a half, they displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space view engine, change dates to purposely misplace you engine. X shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, that engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you down to a remix of religion. A graven image, then reset the same station. They played you, engine, and say unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Out the whip that. Gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth. On platforms for an intro scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary conshipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, that provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Surefire, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Moorish, cornerstone. Fraternal orders of harsh room. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit up, broken promises. Home through landlines or portless phones. Lines lay lies, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the sword is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. My words wrong. Show. With all forms off the land. It includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do. I'll kick you up. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you shaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound back, temporary conshipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, organic gold, that provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Surefire, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Moorish, cornerstone. Fraternal orders of harsh room. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of broken promises, honed through landlines or cordless phones. Lines lay lies aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soil is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. My words wrong. Show. With all forms off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine.
And all them little beautiful babies they raised up to be dumb and ignorant, stupid and fucked up.
We understand exactly what y'all
Fuck up out of here. That's the only advice I'm gonna give you in warning.
I'll kick you up. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you hear but you shaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities too heavenly bodies that you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I saying too much? Am I paint can graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark base? Breaking too much, these minds operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake checking. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, an engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you down to a mix of religion. A raven image that reset the same station. They played you, engine that say unseen, and you just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones.
Got a story to tell.
Hold fast, let me get that. About to rip that. Gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back.
Nah, try calling your ass.
For a itch or scratch, rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary get shipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold that provolone. Home alone, all foreign.
Sounds in and out. Let's go to them.
Mason Morris, cornerstone, fraternal orders of harsh room. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of
Which we don't give a fuck, right? But just let me know. 1, 2 means there's something wrong. 1 means everything is fine. I need to learn how to communicate like that so you can communicate without all this. I'm waiting.
With all forms off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you can get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do.
There's food for the gods for you. For the Elohims. The Yusuf.
Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Jah. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you hear but you shaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities, heavenly bodies that you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I saying too much in my paint can graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day, breaking too much, these minds operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins, either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine change, dates to purposely misplace you engine. X shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. Fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts, legal fiction, non-living show. Damn, engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? And engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image that reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine.
Yo, what's cracking, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? I'm gonna keep my charge up, which is already full. Yeah, God, I attempted to say he was on charge. I was like, it's going to voicemail. I was like, I hope he ain't trying to do what I'm doing. Like, when it gets to a certain point, they're trying to, rob a motherfucker. Like charge more than what they should be, and they've been trying to stay on top of it, even though I've already saw where somebody did what they did. And I'm not playing with these little monkeys. They got me fucked up in their little mixed up world. These light skinned and these dumb niggas. These little light skinned, and that means white folk, and dark niggas. And it's not a good thing when I say it. So anyway, I have a story to tell. So I didn't want to start off that way, but I feel it's impotent. So y'all saw the little impotent monkey or the AI. Either way, it's somebody that likes getting plugged up their asshole with a. And y'all think that name means Spanish? No, that's what y'all been taught. That when somebody comes along with a name like that, Eduardo or Ecuador, y'all think it means Spanish. That's not a Spanish name. Like that's a new creation. Many people on this land had names like that, Enrique, Ricardo, and it has nothing to do with being fucking Spanish. I am like so done with this made-up world of delusion. But yet they can have the name Mike, Jim, James, Jaime, or you know what I mean. You get where I'm coming from, Diego. You know what I'm saying, Dave. This is the world of division. The story I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to point to Haiti, but y'all know the story of the women who chanted, sang, and danced, and the Frenchmen, Negro and pale skin, these Gujars, these Arabs, white, whatever you want to call them, were falling and dying. This is not the only story, but the story I'm going to tell you is from my side of the family. The Haitian ones weren't the first to fall, and it's not how they fell, which should be exemplary, which fake-ass Jew would, Hollywood, weird, I hate saying that word, would never tell the truth. But they'll spin it to make a story to whitewash history and make everybody else who is lesser feel greater. Those who are first shall be last, and those who are last shall return back to being the first. And it's nothing to do with the fake lizard monkeys fighting, deadly cannibal, whatever the fuck y'all want to believe. I don't care. I don't have time to infuriate myself with such matters, giants and anything, titans, whatever. So I'm going to tell you the story in a way that may be comfortable. There was a man and a woman. And they were communicating what was going to happen in the near future. And in doing so, they had made plans. But there were heavy choices, and they were burdensome, those choices. And those choices dealt with being here and not, life and death, the new narrative. Okay? I'm hungry, y'all. I'm gonna go down to the lake and swim. But and in doing so, the women gathered as they always did, along with the men. There was no separation, division, and they communicated what should become the Fargo, this foray that they were about to be involved in. And they were old, at least 500 by the new narrative of age. 500, 600 years old. This is not too long ago. I guess you could say around the 1st century, made up 1st, 2nd century, 3rd century. This is the time of the new age of this bullshit. Maybe even later. Maybe even up to the what's considered the 12 and 1300s. And so, because everyone was living so majestically, so balanced, no suffering, nobody even knew what that was. Only the old elders, the wise ones, knew what that was. And they remember a time before passed down and within them. And that's why they were prepared. Oh, we could have defeated these bastards. That's not part of the story. I'm just putting that in there. So everybody made prep, but not everybody was in agreement. There were women and men in other parts of the earth who says, no, we will fight to the last. They didn't communicate this way. They knew everyone who was ecstatic, enlightened, and they didn't see themselves as you and I see one another. The elder of the women confirmed that it was imminent that it would happen. They knew from hearing voices and cries from off afar. We use the term kingdoms now, but they heard the cries and they heard the destruction and they knew it was within. They knew exactly what was happening. So they prepped a lot of things. And they did this over centuries as this was happening. They sent emissaries, as we call them, right? Seers to go and survey, to see the calamity unfold, to watch whether it was 50, 100, 200 seasons, years, whatever. This is not the story I have to tell y'all. This is, you could say it might be a minute, but I'm telling you a longer version of this. And they would convey. They wouldn't have to come back, but they always showed themselves. I cannot express how they did. Travel was not the same as you see today. And there was no panic, no concern. They knew how everything would end. Yet they were very aware of the oppositions and what they've done and what they've been doing. Everything. And so they made sure everybody knew that the source would welcome them, no matter what. This calamity would be utilized to go on for the whole existence of a very dynamic people or existence. Now they knew they could destroy these individuals. Yet within their heart, that was not necessary because they knew the end. They knew what would be fooled. And they knew, y'all call it love. I don't recognize that word. It's different. They were eternally bonded to things Is a natural order more powerful than anything you can think of? How is it that they can explode nuclear weapons, make you believe in the earth being destroyed, yet it's contained? Thousands. It's because it plays on the fact of materialism, your physical. And your physical is but a percent of what you are. And they knew this. They also were aware that they could destroy any and everything. They knew there would be many stories and things to deceive and not to deliberate on this, but they were not free, y'all, from the lie. But they made sure the truth would always be there for those who utilize that word. The natural nature and the order of things. Yet there were still the elders of the other lands who would fight back, and the people would drop dead. Ergo, this is where the word witchery and voodoo and hoodoo and magic came from. The enemy would use that because the elders of ancient would tell everybody who can do amazing things to not participate in the destruction as the enemy has alluded to. So what happened was, you get the stories like the Salem witch trial, which is they bring up these younglings and they convince them that that is bad and evil while they consummated and brought the darkness and murdered and did horrible, horrendous things. That's why I say all these fake kings and queens. These are the pyres of this lie. And they would do reverse magic and stuff and create cults and factions to subjugate the righteous, the light, to remove them from their principal charge. But the elders made sure that everything would stand within. So they would lay down their physical lives against these marauders who would come in the thousands, and they would slay them in the most heinous and vicious ways. They did not cry out. They did not ponder or worry. They're different from you, yet you are them. They did not die. They were magnified. You just have not seen them because you have not seen yourself. And they create all, now the enemy, a little off the story, has created all kind of facsimiles to keep you away. Just like you got dumb Negroes running around talking about remove the parasites from your stomach. You're killing yourselves. The parasites are in your mucus and your fat and your muscles, even around your bones. The parasites are there. There's only one way to get rid of them. It's to increase your hawa, your true presence, to stop living in the lie. This time, though, you don't have to stand down from the enemy. They were aware there would be a time that was indicative to what was brought around, that you would have to turn about face and you would not have to render on being dignified to them. They have made a choice, and in this story, and to compile it and end it here, you have to make a choice. They have been warned. Right now, everybody's talking about who's going to be the next president or the nominee and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, people are not doing their homework. I just had this conversation with this idiot nigger. Somebody, he was a doctor working in Serbia, Kosovo. I guess he must have been ex-military doctor, which is worthless to me. As if talking blue, and he's talking about how racist Trump was. Supporting with Kamala Harris as his face. And I says, here we got one of those dumbass niggas. And I'm not saying it to be mean. You know what the term nigga actually means, right? But not in the reality. It's a slander. We don't want to talk about the man that she was attempting, the brother she was attempting to murder intentionally. But how about all the ones, the innocent ones who've been freed, who she didn't care, and she enlightened and she enjoyed the fact they were being locked up. This is what's funny about these worthless niggas in California, New York, Jersey, and Philly, and all these places. Now, many of them have turned around, oh, we're going to vote for Trump, which is meaningless. People are stupid. Hold on. Bro, come into my live. I don't want to hear about all that crap, beloved. I don't give a fuck about none of them. She's a worthless piece of shit. She's a racist fuck. I know all about her. I don't watch news and media. All right? Just pay attention and learn something, beloved. Anyway, I don't care about politics. Neither one of those motherfuckers mean anything. Trump is being managed as a business, a corporate business for an entity that has nothing to do with you nor I. I am tired about these brothers and sisters who don't get it. And they're stressed. They don't know why they're stressed, but it's their choice. Any one of you can give up your spirit, your soul, your source, your form. You can give it up at any moment. You don't have to be shot and blown up and parade and feel hopeless and all these other fictional things. You could sit down and give yourself right on up to the source, empty and full. That's a fact. The story I told before, I had 3 people hit me up talking about, I knew it. I said, and when did you know? Man, I knew it. The way you, something didn't make sense, but it all does now. And I'm like, so what do you see in yourself? I don't know what to do. What should I do? I don't know. I shared everything I can. Well, not actually, but be fast. You take yourself to the brink of nothing. But when it comes time to consume, you take yourself to the point where you don't want nothing. You allow your body to go through the pains. Sometimes they're bad. But you fight it. I can't explain it all. Not on here. I'd be telling them something that they have never looked at while they've been too busy is creating viruses and disease and germs and lying to you and having you shoot everybody up with a bunch of shit. But all that's coming out. There have been tons of whistleblowers. I'm not a whistleblower. What the fuck I'm gonna be a whistleblower for? Well, I'm just gonna speak about what is and what isn't. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this watermelon, finish my drink, sit back for a minute. I'm gonna head down to Wahweap. Get my swimming trunks and my tank top, the sandals, and then I'm come back and we're gonna read on. Okay? Yeah. I recorded last night. I'm not uploading it. I might upload it Wednesday. I have a few things I'm gonna upload, but I want to make more space. I have a whole bunch more videos to get rid of, and that'll take some time. As weird as that sounds, a whole lot of them. I got to be careful because there are some that I like to look at because they make sense and they don't. So again, I hope that story kind of made sense. I really do. I have a Cashapp if y'all want to donate. Appreciate it. And the saga continues. I hope y'all got these. I'm going to share this with you. Excellent. For those of you who don't mind watching things that are kind of weird. 1984. That's James Orwell. Okay. John Hurt. And 1984. This is who controls the past, controls the future. Remember I was talking about that? James Orwell? The narrative he painted? I enjoy movies like that. And Black Indians, an American Story, narrated by James Earl Jones. Now, a lot of y'all seen James Earl Jones and the All-Star Traveling, Bring Along an All-Star Traveling, you know, the original baseball teams and how they didn't want us to play a sport that we invented. Just like hockey, soccer, football. We invented it all. We made it. It's ancient stuff. But some of them played in it. Don't get it twisted. So this is a Reach Heat film. Remember, this has an agenda to it. So know the hijack, but pay attention to the dividends of the stories. Many of y'all had grandmas and great grandmas that looked just like that. And that's how the enemy of everyone was able to utilize a certain aesthetic with this new Asian that is not Asiatic at all. Only individuals that can be Asiatic is the so-called black man. It's a fact. And based on a different narrative that's steeped in mysticism, magic, or whatever you want, Hawa, light. But they're very good. I have plenty. I have a plethora. Dog soldiers, all kind of stuff. So if you want, you can check them out. Okay, I'm not saying fund to this. You can get them used and stuff, but they're pretty contemporary. And though the individuals behind them, one was being expressful in truth, sharing the fact that history is not what it is. It's a lie. It's been whitewashed. Another one is the melanated side telling the truth, while at the same time to belong to date pale-skinned women, which was never a problem. They come from you. Wanted to acclimate and be grateful and thankful to the liars of history and everything else, the Jew in Hollywood. And he also partook of, James Earl Jones also partook of gay right passages and shit like that. So I just wanted to inform you of that for those of you who aren't aware. Yes, he did. He sure did. So he's not to be idolized or worshipped or anything. Okay? Appreciate you guys taking the time to hear me out. It's a light little story. That's all it was, a story. Okay? Drastic has already been done. They're going to do something drastic. I said, well, nobody knows. Don't go over each other. They are going to do something drastic. Many drastic things have happened. So meet in the middle. Don't do that. He was correct. They are going to do something drastic, more drastic, and they can do more and more drastic. But drastic has been done, and it's being done. Exactly. You see that? Hey, Snoo. What's up, love? How you doing, baby? Jay, nuclear weapons. Yeah. It's worse than that. Bernard Teller. It's worse than that. If y'all can only see it. But stop thinking that. Y'all feeding shit energy that I've been telling you not to feed. Y'all doing exactly. Just showing that they're in control of your asses. Don't allow me, but I'm going to have to go there. Fuck what they're doing and what they've done. Are you paying attention? Are you really? Or are you just existing so you can open your fucking pie holes and say shit that has nothing to do with bettering yourself? What's going on, Barry boy? Humber French, Bernard Teller, Jay, I got you. What's going on, beloveds? Omac, Indigo Turtle, Barry boy, yeah. Sharon, love it. It's good to have the woman here. Y'all must listen, though. Okay? This is important. T. Hines, what's cracking? Anyway, y'all got me, right? Hey, baby girl Slaughter, Grand Ascension. You got a lot of good firewood out there, huh? And building blocks. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish my drink. I didn't put no protein in it. Your body builds protein if you have minerals. You know that, right? But yet, meat protein is all right. And you get fat. Remember I was talking about myelin, cholesterol? Nobody, all the know-it-alls know nothing about it, any of this. And I'm enjoying my watermelon with my salted salt. I'm not using green. And the olives. I have one form that has, another one that has some smoked paprika in it. And it's the same stuff, but I changed them. So this is the regular one that, you know, you see it's not dark. It's, well, oh, this one is. Let me see. Which one has the dark? Okay. This one has the paprika in it, the smoked paprika. These olives. All right. This is my favorite brand, the only one I'll get. Okay. Now, it can vinegar. It can vinegar and get like that as well, which is not harmful, like fermentation. And then this is the other one, which is not like that. This is just regular vinegar. The camera shows a little different from what it is. I use a wood spoon, or you use silver if you have real silver, not tin and aluminum. And then, as you see, I got to finish my blueberry. I see Cashapp, which is also some minerals, about 60, 60, 80. And I always put a tablespoon and a half of flax. And I put, because I like, and y'all don't know the benefits. And we're not even talking about the seed, but the apricot is phenomenal. On the peach as well. The peach and the apricot, one the same really. But yeah, and a ganeo, a very ripe ganeo, where it's beyond, you go from bitter to sweet back to bitter, and I prefer the very ripe bitter. That means that it is not only matured, everything is centrified, not diffused and went out. And that, whoo-wee. So yeah, no chocolate. The only chocolate is by within the Cashapp, but the mushrooms. I used to add about a teaspoon of, which I have 3 different forms of dark 100% cacao, but it's pronounced different. That's the way I pronounce it. But it's got too much caffeine for me. I got some of my red shirt. Where's my seltzer water? It is so friggin' delicious. Hold on. Let me show y'all something too. Yeah, I got some on my shirt. That's because it's got chocolate. It's red. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh. So, this is just a shirt and I don't care. So I take my Canada Dry, Schweppes, it doesn't matter. All right, and I just wipe it. And I'll do it a few times and it'll dry and it'll be like there's nothing there. Only because it has blueberry and chocolate. And y'all should know that from a long time ago, especially your sisters and your sisters should know that. And it'll be like brand new. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. And it'll dry up here. It's pretty hot. I don't have the AC on. It's hot. When I tell you it's hot, it's hot. All right, there we go. And that's be like brand new. Shit, just want to jump all over the place. Where's my chlorophyll? And then the chlorophyll water. And I'll drink that later. I won't drink that on top of this because it can make you a little nauseous. Your stomach get a little upset. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway. What was that? Oh, it sounds like I'm all here. I hope baby girl started. You're gonna have to go back. I'm uploading now and I'll listen to the story I told. It's just a story. You can make whatever you choose of it. Okay? And to some people it may make sense, and to some others it may not. Okay? I told you I'm not one to fuck with, and if they want to fuck around and find out, they can do that. I pay attention to everything, and everybody lets me know who leaves, what's going on, who took a break, what's flying, everything. And I don't need anything. If y'all want to donate, I appreciate it. I'm not going to show you my wallet because everybody wants to see the wallet. Y'all need to remove that. You need to get yourself out of that point of harboring and being greedy. Let me go ahead and do what I got to do so I can get the wild week, enjoy the sun, come back, and we'll have a long read again. Did y'all like the alien world? Did y'all like that? Put a 1 right quick and then I'm going to get off of here. The Alien World Order, did y'all like that? And we got to get back into the other books. But if y'all like that, I can make it where I read that in the evening. Okay? You ever tried making water kefir? What is that? Okay, thank you, Ganja. I've asked the question. That's what I want to reply to. Humble Finch? Okay. Appreciate it. And as far as making water indigo turtle, kefir, no, I don't care to. It's unimportant. There's a lot of things going on. There's like 50 different things to cleanse your stomach from parasites and remove them from your body. There's only one way is to increase your vibration and stop allowing the enemy to poison your children. And that takes not a whole lot of work, but accepting the reality of it. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay? Appreciate y'all.